Hello, Stampers. It's Super Awesome Stamper Shirley Merker. Thanks for joining us on our Friday/Saturday edition of our Global SU Share Fair. I am sharing this mini paper pumpkin box. So you slip the belly band ribbon off, and inside you can tuck some chocolate treats. And I've made a coordinating gift note, and I've stuck in 4 of these mini chocolate or Kit Kats so you kind of can see how big the box is. Certainly almost large. Those large candy bars could fit in there too, but that's what I had on hand. So I'm going to show you how I decorated the box up. And while I tuck that shut, I'm going to actually do a little close-up. Do you see this little confetti in here? I made that from something that came off of the paper pumpkin box. So if there's a little bit of time at the end, I'll show you how I did that. All right, I'm going to look and make sure I'm in the right spot. As everybody mentioned, we are doing shorter presentations today featuring the packaging options and then our punches. So I hope you enjoy the presentations. Check in media and videos. And I don't see myself, but I can see comments. So I think I'm just going to trip along and show you what I did. Let me try again. My computer doesn't like to, there we go. I think we found it. Oh, no, we have not. So I'm going to give my computer a few seconds to catch up. And while it's catching up, I am going to go through what I did. So I decided on a color scheme, and the color schemes that I picked were the Highland Heather. Hi, Nancy. I'm going to click on it. Yep, we find myself. Yay. All right. Highland Heather, the So Saffron, and the Soft Seafoam. And I always like to joke, this is just a trial when I do these custom patterns because I got to make sure I don't dip the ink in the wrong ink pad. But off we go, off to the races. All right, so the little confetti, I'm going to confess that I use these little chads that are going to come off of these tabs. So set those aside. You can stamp on them, color them with your markers, and then cut them up in little pieces with your paper snips. And that makes perfect confetti in the inside. So your paper pumpkin box has got this shiny piece, shiny for inside. So if you want to do some baked goods and not wrap the baked goods, this is food safe. But I'm going to stamp on the matte side. And all we do is, I am going to widen out my screen here. There we go. All we do is stamp all over. And I work kind of in threes, kind of in a random pattern. I'm going to put one down here. I'm going to put one on the back sides too, not the back sides, the tabs. And the reason why I chose to stamp on the box is because sometimes you don't want to give up all of your precious designer series paper because you know when you gift something, the person might just throw it away. So this way you're using minimal amount of products, but you're getting maximum amount of wow because you're actually stamping on the box. And then you just come in with the stars. So I'm doing purple hearts and the yellow stars. That's all I did there. And then I did the little 4-leaf clover. And you just fill in all of the spaces where the purple hearts and the yellow stars didn't fill in. And then I did a 4-leaf clover on either side of the purple hearts. All right, and there's like 0 drying time to this because I stamped on the matte side, so the ink totally is absorbed on that side. Now I'm going to work on my gift note. So I've got a little strip here, and I'm going to stamp find the right ink pad, stamp my So Lucky to Have You in the Highland Heather. And then also on the back side, I'm going to stamp some hearts. And then on the little strip of the mint macaron, we're going to stamp one of those 4-leaf clovers. And I think I'm done with my ink pad, so let's get those out of the way. All right, so we're going to punch. This is our double oval punch. So the scallop shape and the smaller oval is included on there. And I recommend that you cut out strips when you're using the double oval punch. So don't try to say, if you want this smaller oval, don't stamp something here and put it through here, because you're going to get this punch, punched out as well. So cut off strips if you want this smaller oval, just like I did here. Another tip is, in the catalog, it shows you with those darker shades that there's a coordinating punch, but it doesn't. It's a little misleading because the smaller oval fits all of the words and all of the little shapes there too. So that's not indicated in the catalog. It just indicates that the larger ones are punched out with the oval punch. All right, back to our project. I used some sniblets. So in my sniblet bin, I've got these strips of paper, and I usually keep them around because I like to color block, and it worked perfect for this. So my gift note actually measures 3 inches by 6 inches, scored at the 3-inch mark. And that is 7.5 by 15 inches, scored at the 7.5-inch mark. So these strips I cut down to fit that 3-inch or the 7.5 centimeter measurement. And then they're only 1/2 of an inch wide or 1.2 centimeters wide. Or use whatever strips you've got in your stash. I didn't have to cut it down to that 1/2 inch. I just had to cut it down to fit the gift note. Okay. All right, and I'm checking in my comments. Some of my glue is drying right there. And then again, I pulled in my scrap bin and pulled in this Highland Heather piece. It measures 1.5 by 2.5 inches. I just wanted something large enough to mat my oval in. So that is 3.7 inches or 3.7 by 6.4 centimeters. So just pull in your scraps, whatever you've got from that. So now Joy mentioned to use every little spot of your dimensionals. I've got 2 little dimensionals left on the minis. I've cut out the backing, cut around the backing. That's all I have on that piece of mini dimensionals. And that I can toss away. Oh, and as I was talking, that is not totally straight. So maybe I might have to pick that up after we're done. All right, a final detail on your little gift note is this heart charm. And make a little knot on the heart using your ribbon. So I'm using the tricolor ribbon. It's just called tricolor ribbon. It's got these purple shades. And I just pulled my knot until I had a little bit of a tail on either side. Okay, and my paper snips have gone missing. I had them right here. They're everything goes missing when you go live. So let me grab my backup ones. So paper snips, and then just cut that off so it's equal. And then I just used a glue dot to secure the ribbon down, secure the ribbon knot, and then I put the heart over that little 4-leaf clover shape. So don't forget, we've got our Stampin' Write markers that have the thick end for writing and the thin end, or the thin end for writing and the thick end for markering. So you can write on the back of your cards projects, the date that you created it, and your name, so everybody knows that it's hand stamped. All right, so there's my sample and there's the gift note. Now I'm going to pull back in my box. And Gina showed you how you just form up on all of these sides. Tuck in, fill it with your treat. And while I'm tucking, I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed my project. Make sure you follow up with the demonstrator that invited you to this Global Share Fair so you can take advantage of Celebration. I did not use any Celebration products on my project, but I did use the Oval Occasions stamp set and coordinating punch. There we go. There we go. Oh, I was going to put my gift note inside. Just like that. And then, oh, just like that. It's easy when you're not on camera. And then just tie a ribbon around it. So you can see how if you're going to give this box to somebody that you know is just going to throw away the box, the only thing that's really painful for you to throw away would be that ribbon. But maybe they would save that ribbon to hang on their vision board. All right, thanks for watching. Up next is, gosh, you know, I don't know. I was watching the beginning roll, and I don't know what was up next, but somebody will be on in 4 minutes. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll stamp with you soon. Bye.